peacefully today. We wanted to give an update about folks who got arrested today, people who have experienced harassment today. Some people got beat up today in the demonstration, but our demonstration was powerful, was amazing, and it ended here at a tent city. And reclaiming a space that people are being pushed out of every single day, not just because of the G20, but every single day people in this neighborhood are being pushed out of this area. And so we're reclaiming Allan Gardens Park today. We set up a tent city in solidarity. We're staying here all night. We encourage anybody who wants to stay here tonight to stay with us. And we're looking forward to all of the demonstrations of this weekend.
Folks, thank you so much for coming out. My name is Allan, and I'm a member of No One is Illegal Toronto. We are part of the June 25th coalition, which organized the demonstration today in the tent city. And as you've heard, it was a powerful and militant march. But what you may not have heard is that today 6 of our organizers were beaten up by the police. People were bruised, they were pushed around. People were held for long periods of time in uncomfortable positions. And then finally, another person, a person of color again, was arrested on the streets. And what's worse is that he was just crossing the street. And the police tried to stop him. And he's not able to hear. And so the person who was with them said, "Let me interpret for him." And they refused to do so. They grabbed him, they put him in handcuffs, and they've taken him into prison. We still do not know about these charges. We still do not know why he's being held. We still don't know why 6 of our organizers were beaten. And we still do not know why this person does not have an ASL interpreter. We have an update from folks who've been organizing the jail solidarity demonstration.
Hi. Okay, so about the deaf gentleman who was arrested, he has still not been offered ASL interpretation. The ASL interpreter that they have offered is a cop. So conflict of interest, that is not correct. He still has not been read his rights. Okay, so there's been a request for people to go down to the detention center at the East Holding Cell. That is Queen and Pape. And then you get there, you go south to Eastern Avenue, 629 Eastern Avenue. It's been requested that more people show up there because right now they're feeling intimidated. There are more police than there are them. And so this is a situation, someone has been detained, they've been arrested, there's no ASL interpretation happening. This is really messed up. So if people want to go down, we can meet at the southeast corner of down at the park, and we'll go down there together in numbers, and that would be really, really appreciated. So we'll just go down there and show some love. All right, thank you.
You're saying this is it's our park. This is for everybody. This is not my park. I'm a homeless person. I want you to come enjoy my fucking life. And you know what? We have tent city here, but we have to support our brothers, our sisters, our fucking everybody. We have to support everybody. Thank you. I want to make a quick announcement just about the 6 people that were targeted today. Over the last 2 weeks, we've seen increased intimidation, people being followed and detained, and everyone who's being followed and detained are known organizers. We ask especially people who are ongoing community organizers here and elsewhere to pair up, to travel in buddies. There's a huge amount of police intimidation, especially when we're outside, especially when we're in resistance. So please take care of each other, watch each other. I'm going to now invite Naomi to maybe say a few words.
Well, first I just want to thank the Ontario Coalition Against Poverty and all of the organizers of today's actions. for your courage, and for doing what needs to be done so much in this moment, which is show who is really going to pay the price for the policies of the G20 and making them visible and impossible to disappear. That's what this action here is about. And I just want to say that I feel really moved that so many people came from Massey Hall tonight. And, you know, this city is crawling with cops. This city is crawling with cops. There's 19,000 cops in this city. But for some reason,
on every corner.
Exactly, they weren't prepared for what happened, which is that hundreds, I don't know, maybe more than 1,000 people walked out of Massey Hall and came to an OCAP organized event in Allan Gardens. And they weren't prepared for that because they didn't think that a bunch of middle-class people who paid $20 to go to an event would do something like that. All right? And it's a really important message about how much more effective and how much more surprising we can be when we leave our comfort zone and build bridges and build coalitions. You know, this economic crisis that has rocked the world and that we are being stuck with a bill for came because these financial institutions got so intermingled and so interconnected and so integrated that they became what was called too big to fail, because if they failed, then it would just bring the whole system down. And we don't like that kind of too big to fail, but there is something about it that we can learn from. And it has to do with the power of solidarity and the power of bringing our movements together in a non-judgmental way, in a spirit of genuine solidarity, because when we do that, we get too big to fail. Thanks for being here.